25 shocking details you missed in One Piece. The world of One Piece is so vast and complex that it's only natural for viewers to forget or overlook some key detail. Oda's world building and storytelling has spanned over 20 years of content and speculation, and since the story is still going strong and appears to be reaching its peak, here are 25 shocking details we found that you missed in One Piece. Number 25. Starting off, we have the foreshadowing about Sanji's secret origins. In the Jaya arc, Sanji casually mentions to Nami that he avidly used to read the story of Nolan the Liar as a child. Since this was a story from the North Blue, Sanji must have been born there as well. This raised the question of why and how he moved to the East Blue to work with Zeff, a question which was answered years later with the revelation that Sanji is the princely son of the Vinsmoke family. Number 24. Next, we have the disturbing fact from Big Mom's backstory. The origins for this villain and Emperor of the Sea lies in cannibalism. As a giant whose birthday is being celebrated by her orphan friends and foster mother, Big Mom enters a food frenzy and wakes up to everyone having disappeared. The only logical conclusion is that she ate all of them, including Mother Caramel. Number 23. Zoro's left eye scar. Once the Straw Hat crew reunite at the Sabo de Archipelago after 2 years of individual training, there's quite a lot that changes with each member of the crew. Most notably, Zoro has a scar over his left eye, one which he most probably received during his training with Mihawk. However, we aren't sure, and there hasn't been any revelation regarding its origins from Oda either. Number 22. Moving on, what exactly is Luffy's dream? At the end of the Wano Country arc, Luffy reveals to his crew that there is something which he must do that requires him becoming king of the pirates. What this something is unrevealed to audiences, and we can only speculate based on the reactions of the crew. It must be noted, however, that it was this dream which Luffy shared with Roger and which prompted Shanks to hand Luffy his straw hat. Number 21. Next, did Ace's tattoo foreshadow Sabo's character? Portgas D. Ace carried a whole host of tattoos on his body. The most prominent of them being his name Ace has an S that has been crossed out. Though this can be purely aesthetics, the fact that we later find out that Ace thought his brother Sabo had died might have something to do with this. Maybe it's another piece of brilliant foreshadowing from Oda. Number 20. The Moon People. In the Enel cover story for the manga, it's revealed that there are not only robots in the One Piece world, but also space pirates. The Automata, as they're called, are reawakened by Enel and pledge their loyalty to him. Perhaps this wider world beyond the Earth will be explored in the final saga. Number 19. The Nefertari family and the Will of D. Recent events in the manga have led many to massive reveals. Prime among them being the fact that the Nefertari family that rules over Alabasta traces its ancestry to a woman named Nefertari D. Lily. This means that one of the Straw Hat's closest ally, Vivi, might also possess that sacred middle name, and this obviously points toward the family having great importance in the future. Number 18. Crocodile's Secret. During the Impel Down arc, we received a very interesting conversation between the old villain Crocodile and the revolutionary Ivankov, where the latter leverages a secret they know regarding Crocodile to secure his alliance. This secret is yet to be disclosed, but many speculate, according to Oda's SBS teasers, that Crocodile used to be a woman. Number 17. The name of Blackbeard's ship. Marshall D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard, is one of the biggest villains of the series. His ship's name is Saber of Xebec, which is a nod to the great pirates Rox D. Xebec, who fought Gold D. Roger and Garp in the fabled battle at God Valley. How does Blackbeard know of Rock's existence, since all records of the latter's existence have been wiped out by the government? Number 16. The egg at Oro Jackson. That's it. That's the detail. Atop Gold D. Roger's ship for the last stretch of his journey ending in Laugh-Tale, there's a conspicuous giant egg with polka dots on it. Fans have long speculated what this might be, since such throwaways tend to have great importance later on in the One Piece series. Number 15. Akainu contributed to the Ohara genocide. The genocide committed by the world government in Ohara is a reflection of just how dark the One Piece world can be. One of the primary antagonists of the series, Admiral Akainu, was a major contributor to this genocide, aiding by his twisted sense of absolute justice, whereby not even a single scholar from Ohara could be left to escape. Akainu murdered a ship full of civilians who were promised safe refuge. Number 14. Gloriosa was part of the Rox Pirates. The deadliest pirate group in known history in the One Piece world, the Rox Pirates had quite the massive gallery, with characters ranging from Whitebeard and Kaido to Shiki and Big Mom once being part of it. What's really shocking, however, is that the Elder Neon of Amazon Lily, Gloriosa, was also part of the Rock's crew, and she was present at God Valley. Could this have something to do with the love interest for whom she broke the rules of Amazon Lily? Number 13. Doflamingo's Coup. The Dressrosa arc has some of the most depressing and grim flashbacks in all of One Piece. One which often slides under the radar is how Doflamingo acquired control over the Dressrosa Island. Using his string powers, he forced King Riku to go on a rampage, killing the residents of Dressrosa in cold blood. Then Dofi stepped up as the hero, defeated the king, and crowned himself ruler of Dressrosa. Number 12. The persistence of slavery. The One Piece world is incredibly grim and oppressive. Slavery is widespread and is practiced by the world nobles, who reside in the Holy Land of Mary Joie, and these slaves are often bought from marginalized communities like fishmen or buccaneers. Prominent slaves in the One Piece world include Boa Hancock, Kuma, and Koala. Number 11. The Sun God Nika. For these slaves, the Sun God Nika is a warrior of liberation, whom they look up to as a source of joy and hope. The stories of Nika, for this reason, are passed down among slaves and prisoners, and those of a lower class. In the Skypiea arc, the Nika is first foreshadowed, where Luffy's dancing silhouette reflects the dance of the Sun God. Whatever it may be, Nika is such a massive enemy of the world government that they have tried to destroy its fruit for the past 800 years. Number 10. The Ancient Kingdom and Egghead. We discovered the existence of an ancient kingdom during the Ohara flashback, where the downfall of the kingdom resulted in the Void Century and the 800-year-long rule of the world government. What's shocking here is that the most technologically advanced island in the One Piece world, Egghead, is actually rediscovering the technology of this ancient kingdom. This poses the question, has the One Piece world been thrown back in time with the advent of the world government? Number 9. Imu-sama was one of the 20 monarchs who fought against the Ancient Kingdom. According to the Revolutionary Army, Imu, the great secret leader of the world government, is also the name of one of the 20 founders of the world government. Who exactly is Imu, and is it the same individual who lived 800 long years ago? If so, why is it that Imu became the secret leader of the world government, while the other monarchs had to live with being world nobles? Number 8. Shanks meets the Gorosei. One of the most shocking moments in the Reverie arc is when notorious pirate and Emperor of the Seas, Red Hair Shanks, visits the Gorosei for a secret meeting. Shanks wishes to speak with them about certain pirates, but we don't know his motives or his reason for knowing or even being casual with the iron-fisted dictators of the world government. Of course, this shocking detail has led to many speculating that Shanks is not the gleeful and friendly pirate we assume he is. Number 7. Dragon's marine origins. Recently in the manga, we've received more background on Monkey D. Dragon, the biological father of our protagonist, Luffy, than we'd ever expected. The most shocking lore drop among this is the fact that Dragon used to be a marine, leaving them when he discovered for himself that they do not stand for justice. Number 6. Aokiji's turn to piracy. Admiral Aokiji was one of the most feared admirals in the One Piece world. However, since the time skip, his activities have become quite questionable, especially with his resignation from the Marines and newfound allegiance with the Blackbeard pirates. Though this may still be a farce, the fact that Aokiji helped in the defeat and capture of his old mentor Garp aids in the belief that he has well and truly joined the Blackbeard pirates. Number 5. Zoro and the Reaper. The conclusion of Wano saw Zoro defeating Kaido's right man, King. After their epic duel, Zoro faints and is approached by a Grim Reaper. This is a very odd scene since the Grim Reaper soon leaves and Zoro is restored to health by Sanji and Frankie. However, it remains to be seen what Oda was trying to convey with this scene. Is Zoro nearing his limit? Number 4. The Sun Pirates, Arlong and Nami. In the start of the series, the red sun tattoo is a sign of oppression, indicated by Nami's enslavement to the oppressive Arlong. However, the context behind this sign is that of liberation. As Nami later finds out through Jinbei, it used to be the symbol of the Sun Pirates under the Great Fisher Tiger, a freedom fighter who wished to make the world a better place by abolishing slavery and restoring honor to fishmen. After his tragic death, Arlong misused his symbol to create a separatist pirate group, which inflicted arbitrary violence upon humans, including Nami. Number 3. The Gum Gum Fruit's secret power. During the Wano arc, we discovered that Luffy's innocent devil fruit is more than it appears. It is in fact the Zoan fruit named Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika. The world government was after this fruit for 800 years, and the moment they got their hands on it, it was taken away from them by Red Hair Shanks, who fed it to Luffy in order to kickstart the new era. Number 2. Fujitoria's rebellious spirit. As one of the new admirals, Fujitora is quite interesting, in the sense that he has a rebellious spirit, and does not seem to share the world government's view of justice. The most explicit moment where this is expressed is when Fujitora accidentally frees slaves during the Revolutionary Army's invasion of Mary Joie. Number 1. Bonnie's biological father. Audiences were lost and shaking after witnessing Kuma's flashback and the tragic fate of his lover Ginny, who was sold off to a celestial dragon who assaulted her, leading to the birth of Jewelry Bonnie. However, it is now become increasingly clear that this CD was none other than Saturn, one of the Gorosei who used Ginny and Bonnie for human experimentation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out this other very interesting video appearing on the screen. See you in the next one!